Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Iamsickflowz here today. It's Friday, so that means only one thing. It's story time with Sick. Okay guys, let's get right into it because I'm really excited to tell you guys about this story time with Sick. This one is about Playlist Live 2014 in Orlando. If you guys don't know what Playlist Live is, it's actually a YouTube convention held every year and only used to be in Orlando, but now it's picking up to the tri-state area. I just recently went to the Playlist Live 2014 with my friend Yoel. So me and him, being as we're from Florida, we drove up to Orlando. Now I'm gonna start at the very beginning about this event. On the way there, we're driving on the turnpike. I'm going around 90 miles an hour and I'm texting. Yoel kept telling me, like, you know, there'll be a car a mile ahead of us and he'd be like, yo Carlos, slow down bro, slow down. And I look up, the car is like a mile ahead of me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He kept doing that. So one time he's like, yo, Carlos, slow down. And I'm texting. I paid him no mind because at this point, the boy cry wolf, right? So at this point, I just paid him no mind at all. And he's like, Carlos, slow down. Carlos, slow down. Carlos. And then he grabbed me. And when he did that, I had to look up. I was this close to hitting a car. Now, it's not my fault. It kind of is, but it's not really because, yes, I was texting and driving, which I don't recommend you guys ever do. And I haven't done ever since then. But the guy stopped in the middle of the highway. Completely stopped like an asshole. The only thing I could do is just swerve. And I swerved to the left, and thank God we're still alive. Getting into the event, we got there. We met up with one of my boys that I met in Orlando. Well, met in California. Goes by Streetlight here on YouTube. He's a great rapper. If you guys don't know him, here, go check him out. But anyways, we actually ended up meeting up with Streetlight because we were gonna stay in the condo with him at the Playlist Alive event, which was like 4 miles away from the event. So we met up at the hotel. We drove to Walmart to get food. And guys, the reason we drove to Walmart to get food is because we were supposed to get like water, juice, food, soap, toothpaste, not toothpaste, all those things. And here's a picture of what we ended up getting. That is our cart, guys. That's what we ended up getting instead of getting food for the whole weekend. Going to this event, Yoel was still 20 years old. He turned 21, I believe, that Saturday morning. So Saturday morning, we go to 7-Eleven and we try to go get some alcohol. You know, I don't get ID'd and Yoel doesn't get ID'd. Now Yoel just turned 21 and he wants to get ID'd. So he's like, hey, you're not gonna ID me? And she said, no, I trust you. He's like, no, ID me. It's my birthday. Here you go. And he showed up that he ID. Like, I understand because, like, I went through the same thing. Like, I wanted to get ID'd when I first turned 21. That was the start of the weekend because, yes, we met a whole bunch of YouTubers. We met a whole bunch of fans. We met all these type of people. It was a great event. But Saturday night was the best because when Yoel got that beer, no, Yoel didn't get a beer. Yoel got a bottle of vodka, Absolute vodka. He got a whole bottle of it. He was drinking it from 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the morning. Now let me tell you what happened between that time period. Me and him were both drinking it, but I wasn't drinking as much as him. But he had it in a fucking big gulp cup and he was just drinking it throughout the event. Now the funny thing about it is that I would think Yoel would need to take a nap midday. Nope, he just kept drinking like a champ. He was drinking throughout the whole time period from 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. We ended up going to this one tower called Tower 3. Only big YouTubers were allowed in Tower 3. You had to have a pink badge. Yoel looks at me, he's like, bro, I'm gonna get us in. I'm like, Yoel, you're too drunk, you're not gonna get us in no Tower 3. We don't have a pink badge. He's like, watch me. So he starts walking up to the security guard. The security guard is like, hey, where's your pink badge? Yoel's like, bro, I lost it. The security guard is like, are you talent? Yoel's like, of course I'm talent, bro. Of course I'm talent. The guy's like, oh yeah, I remember you. And then Yoel pointed at me. He's like, he's with me too. The guy's like, yeah, I remember him too. Go ahead right in. That fucking security guard didn't remember shit because we were not talented. We are talented, but we weren't talented at the event. So we get in and then he's like, oh my god bro, I can't believe we got in. I can't believe we got in. I'm like, shut the fuck up. We still gotta make it all the way to the 10th floor. So he's like, okay, we get in the elevator. They had a security guard in the elevator. So we're like, he looked at us, he's like, what floor? I'm like, 10. So we got to the 10th floor, we knock on the first door, we heard a party in, boom, a British YouTube party. What? So then my homeboy Streetlight hit me up on the phone and he's like, bro, there is a VIP party going on right now and I got you a wristband to get in. I'm like, you got Yoel one too? He's like, yeah, meet me downstairs. We met him downstairs. Yoel went ahead out without me, without even having a wristband, thinking he's a fucking boss. So me and Streetlight go, we're at this YouTube VIP party, you know, I'm feeling like the shit. Everybody's like yelling, you know, Jenna Marbles was there, everybody. So we got there, then that was only one drink for free. Then Streetlight said, yo, there's a collective party that only certain amount of people can get in this VIP. I got you wristbands for that shit too. I'm like, cool, cool. And he said it's open bar. Guys, when he said it was open bar, I'm like, open bar, let's go. So at this point, Yoel was already so drunk that I'm like, hey, let's not bring Yoel, because he's so drunk and I don't want to bring him to an open bar. So we get to the party, there's an open bar, I'm drinking. Guess who texted me? Yoel. He's like, bro, where are you at? I'm like, yo, I'm at the collective VIP party. He's like, how do you get there? I'm like, take a shuttle bus, bro, fuck. And he's like, okay, I'm on my way. 10 minutes later, he texts me again. He's like, bro, what's the address for the VIP party? I'm like, there is no address, bro. A shuttle bus can get you to the party. You don't need the address. He's like, okay, I'm on my way. I'm on a taxi. Oh my God. When Yoel told me that he was in a taxi on the way to the VIP party with no address, I'm thinking this guy's gonna get raped. I'm thinking this is the last time I see my friend. Like, and guess who showed up 10 minutes later? Fucking Yoel. He was riding with Epic Meal Time. I'm like, what the hell? You really Yoel? He's like, yeah, bro, I just got here. So I'm like, man, congrats. Yoel started drinking and drinking and drinking. I was drinking. I had like 14 drinks. Like, oh my God. I took pictures with a whole bunch of people. Did I forget to mention I was hanging out with my boy Susie too? Boom. Pictures right there. That's me and Susie. Like, a little bit after the VIP party, we were a little bit drunk. Well, I was drunk. He doesn't drink. He's the most humble guy ever. So I was drunk and we just decided to take a picture. We just stopped in the hotel. I had to take a piss. And then we go to Sam Pepper's party, which he was having a VIP party in his hotel room at the event. We get there. It was kind of whack. We didn't have drinks. We didn't have anything. You know, we were just chilling. And then around 5 o'clock in the morning, we're like, okay, we gotta go home. So we stopped at IHOP. We go to IHOP. I see the whole Disney crew sitting down at IHOP, right? And at first, I didn't know it was the Disney crew. So I was like, I looked at the waiter. I'm like, yo, who are all these people? Damn. You know, oh, that's the Disney crew. They come over here when they close, whatever. So I looked at them. I'm like, what up, Disney? They didn't say shit back, man. Disney is so rude when they're off work. So to end the night, we get home. We had to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Keep in mind that this time it's 6. So Yoel looks at me, he's like, bro, what time we gotta be up? I'm like, at 8, make it 8:30. He's like, okay. He sets his alarm, he touches the bed, and he's gone. At this point, I'm a little fucked up too, so I'm like, hey, I might as well go to sleep. So I wake up to his fucking ducks. Who puts ducks for the alarms? Like at 8 o'clock in the morning, that shit was going, I'm like, bitch, shut your alarm off. So I looked at him, I'm like, yo, are you up? He's like, yeah, you ready? You ready? Like, he went from knocking out and me shaking him to him not waking up to the next morning. I literally whispered, hey, Yoel, are you up? And he's like, yeah, bro, I'm up. We gotta go? But anyways, guys, like, it was such a great event. Like, you know, I spent the time with my boy Yoel. You know, our first YouTube event together because I went to VidCon. It was his birthday, so, you know, he had a great time. I had a great time. If you guys never been to Playlist or VidCon and you guys love YouTube, I suggest you do it. There are fun parties, fun events. You get to meet your favorite YouTubers like moi and everybody else. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time with Sick. If you guys want to see more of these, make sure you hit that like button. And yeah, you know what time it is. Oh, damn!